Welcome to The Digital Shift. We are your hosts, Jessica Green
and Natasha Roberson. Together, we are here to help you build a tech-savvy empire and take your business to the next level.
If you're an entrepreneur, social marketer, or business owner, ready to scale smarter, not harder, this is the podcast for you.
Every week, we bring you expert insights, actionable strategies, and the latest trends to help you infuse tech into your business so you can automate, optimize, and grow.
From mastering automation and creating high-converting systems to building authentic customer connections, we cover everything you need to shift your business into higher gear.
So grab your coffee, get comfortable, and get ready to make your digital shift.
Let's do this.
Hello. How are you? Welcome to the Digital Shift podcast. I am your host today, Natasha Roberson, and I am so excited to be here with you guys. You get me as a bonus training in here just because, there's so much I want to talk to you about when it comes to the digital shift, right? The digital shift, if you're not shifting with the digital world right now, with technology, you are getting left behind. That is the absolute bottom truth, okay? So let's take baby steps. Let's take those steps forward into shifting you and your business into the digital realm. And today I want to talk to you about the power of automating your customer journey and turning those leads into loyal customers, right? You're out there doing all the do. You're out there pushing and working hard on your social media. You're putting reels out there, you're doing live videos, you're doing posts and carousels and stories, and you got all these eyes on you. Those are just eyes. Let's get those eyes turned into leads and turned into loyal customers. So in this quick little training, I'm going to deep dive into transformative power, the transformative power of automation for you, the entrepreneur, the digital marketer, the social marketer, the affiliate marketer, the real estate agent that's using social media to share their passion of real estate, or you're an attorney wanting to increase your leads and your clients, right? Maybe you're in cosmetology, maybe you are in insurance, whatever that is, this is for you because this is going to help you turn your leads into loyal customers and clients, right? And guess what? The journey starts from the very first interaction, right? To take them from that intro to that long-term loyalty using email, SMS, and of course, social media automations. So let's dive in. How many of you guys are so excited? And I hope you are enjoying our Digital Shift podcast, our absolutely incredible guests that we have on, and all the trainings that Jess and I are bringing to you. And so stick around because every week there is a brand new episode. So with that, let's dive in. So first things first is the customer journey, right? We want to make sure we are defining what is that journey you're going to be taking them on. And it comes down to some stages, and maybe you're not aware of these stages yet, but we're going to dive into them right now. So the thing when it comes to a customer journey, it's like their awareness, right? You most likely are in the awareness stages where you're just sharing what you want to share out on social media. They're aware of what you do. They're not really 100% sure, but they're aware, right? So that awareness is there. Next stage is the consideration. This is when a follower is starting to consider, maybe this is something I need. Maybe this is something I should ask about. They're in that consideration stage, right? The next stage is the conversion. The conversion is where you go from that consideration, the conversation, the information, the social proof, to we're converting them to a client or customer. Okay? And then, so a lot of you are doing the awareness, you're doing the consideration in those manual conversations. Sometimes you're missing out on some opportunities, right? The conversion is when you're celebrating But how many missed opportunities do you have that you could be celebrating? That conversion we need to increase. Most people at that time, and I know because I buy a lot of things from people. They do great at the awareness. They do okay at the consideration stage. They love the conversion stage. They're like, thank you, I'm so excited for you. Your order's on the way. Where they lack is the next stage, which is retention. Retention. Keeping them loyal. And then most never even get to the advocacy stage where they're raving fans. They're telling their entire crew and their network about you and what you have. How many of you listening right now or watching, if you're watching the video of this, are like, yes, I do awareness. I am crushing it. I'm showing up every day. I do okay at the consideration. Maybe you're crushing it at the consideration stage. You're like, I love the conversion, but I'd love to have more of that. Retention, you're like, oh, yeah, I'd like more retention. That would be nice. And then who doesn't like to put the cherry on top and get all of your customers and your clients advocating for you? That is the customer journey, you guys. So I want you to write down right now, which stages are you doing? What stages need some work? And what stages need to be implemented? You just need to get them in place. Here's the deal. When it comes to that awareness to conversion, you need to be nurturing that, right? There's nurturing that needs to happen. Not everybody buys on the first time they see something or the first time you tell them about something. Very few. I am a quick decision maker and I buy things pretty fast, but most people have to go, let me research that. Let me ask some questions. Let me go look on this. And then they might buy, right? But so between the awareness and the conversion, there must be some nurturing that happens, right? Social proof, reasons why they should say yes. Like you're doing objections. You're helping them overcome anything that's holding them back, right? And so you can easily do that with nurturing through email, SMS, social media, DMs. Make sense? When they go from conversion to retention, that is massive nurturing needing to happen there. And guess what? We are human with busy lives. We are humans with busy lives. Can I get an amen on that? And so when it comes to these very important steps in between the customer journey, these nurturing steps, it is almost impossible to do without automation, without truly structuring and thinking about what is the journey, what's the conversations I want to have with them from the time they convert to the time they become like loyal, and then they're advocating for me, right? They're out there raving about me and what they are receiving and the products and all that, right? You want people out there bringing people to you. Hello, yes, right? So that is so, so important. I want you to ask yourself right now, how many of you have a really solid, amazing, nurturing journey in between these stages? If the answer is yes, you rock. You're like a 1%er, okay? You're doing fan-damn-tastic, okay? If you are like most, the 99%, you're like, I know I should be doing it. You know you should be. You just don't have anything in place. And sometimes that reason you don't have something in place is you might not know what to put in place, how to put it in place. You don't know what tools will help you. You don't know who can guide you, a mentor, right? You're just like, I know I need it, but I don't know what to do. I don't know how to do it. Guess what? I'm your tech savvy mentor that can help you with all those things. Okay, so here's my thing. Automation is a non-negotiable. A year ago, I'd be like, you could probably, it's going to take a lot of time, but you could accomplish it. Today, no way. It is a non-negotiable. Automation is a non-negotiable, right? Here's the deal. The time limitations that each and every single one of you listening to this have and that you face day to day, it's impossible for you to truly show up for your best self, for your prospect, for your leads, for your clients and customers, it is absolutely impossible for you to show up as your best self for them, to serve them at the highest level that they deserve. It's absolutely impossible, right? So we have to free up some time. We have to free up these high value activities, right? We need to have time. So guess what? We know these are very high value activities. If we do not nurture from the awareness to conversion, we're not going to get very many conversions. This is a high value activity, this nurturing, right? If we don't nurture from conversion to retention, we're going to be focused always. We're going to have to keep putting people in all the time. We're always having to make sure we get new customers. Of course, you want new customers and new clients, but this is like got a fire under my butt because I have to. There's no way around it. I'm not retaining. I'm not growing month over month. I'm actually staying the same or maybe going down. And you're always having to refill. That's why this high value activity of nurturing between conversion and retention is so critical. But we don't have the time to show up the way we need to, right? So let's just take, for example, like from the time somebody is aware of what you have and the time they convert, we know the facts are the facts, the numbers are out there, that anywhere from 5 to 14 touches are necessary for somebody to say yes, to buy, to pull their credit card out, to join you, to purchase from you. 5 to 14 times. That's the average. Okay? Let's talk about this. So I'm going to pull out my little phone here. So let's just say we want to get 10 new customers a month. There's not really anybody out there that's 100% conversion out there, right? So if we want 10 new customers a month, let's just say we get a 20% conversion, right? Let's just say we would need to, what would that be? 200 times 20. So that'd be 40. I don't know math. I'm horrible with math. Good thing we have the math people on our team that do this stuff. But we need to talk to, I'll just go off my numbers. I know if I want to convert 10 people, that it's going to take me probably around 60 to 70 usually. 60 to 70 people. I'm going to have conversations with 60 to 70. Let's just go with 70, okay? So if I want 10 new customers, I know I'm going to have to convert with about 70 people. Because out of that number, so many people are not going to convert, right? It might be the first time I touch them. It might be the second time, right? Not everybody is ready to convert right away. So let's just talk about this. 70 people. I need to talk to 70 people this month to get 10 new customers. Those were my numbers. Okay. So if I have to talk to 70 people, and I know at minimum it takes 5 touches. So times 5, that's 350 conversations with people I have to have. That's at minimum, right? So if it's 70 and it's going to take, let's just go to the average there. Let's just go to 9. Let's go to 9 times 9. That's 630 conversations I have to do. Now, manually, let's think about this. Manually, with time constraints of life, business, kids, all the things, that would be, let's just say it's the month of right now, January. So there's 31 days, I believe. I'm so bad at that too. Yep, there's 31 days. So let's just say 630 conversations I have to have. Now it's 70 people, but 630 conversations at average divided by 31. I need to be having 20, at minimum, 20 conversations a day to close 10 people this month. Those are just the numbers that I knew. I tracked. I was a KPI. I absolutely tracked all of this. So I knew what my necessary number was to convert to the number I wanted. Okay. Many of you don't even know that. And that's okay. We'll get you there. We'll get you there. So let's just talk about that. If I want 10 new clients, customers this month, I'm going to have 20 conversations a day. Can you have 20 conversations a day with the time, the calendar, the commitment, the discipline that you have right now? Most of you have higher goals than 10. You want 20, 40, 50 new customers. There's just no possible way to do this manually. Just no possible way, unless you want to do it half-ass, excuse my French, but that's not serving at your highest level. That's not doing them the best of you. You're not giving them the best of you. It's just not happening. So it's not good. It's not good, right? So when we think about how you can implement today, right? Some key automations. I'm going to give you 3 key automations that you can implement starting today, right? It's just one that people always forget, and it's the most simple one out there, is the welcome sequence, you guys. The welcome sequence, right? This is when you're just going to engage with new leads. Introduce your brand, introduce yourself, introduce your offer, right? It's that awareness to conversion. It's welcome to my list. This is who I am. This is what I'm passionate about. This is what my story is. This is what it's done for me. This is what it's going to do for you. This is what it's done for my friend Susie. Hey, check out this social proof, right? It's those emails and text messages that go from awareness to conversion. It's called a welcome sequence. We haven't converted them yet. Okay? The second sequence you can implement right away. Now, mind you, there's some steps in there. And at the Self-Made Hub, little plug there, I give you all these templates. So with our all-in-one platform in the creator account, you get all of my automation templates, all of my email templates, all of my examples of everything to literally adjust with your content and put into action immediately. You can start emailing, texting, and DM within days and have this all done, set up, right inside the hub. So when you become a member, you get all that's up here that I know is converting. It's converting for us. It's working for us. It's retaining. It's turning those into raving fans for us. You get all of it. Or you can go build it yourself on any of the other platforms out there, which they're all great platforms. You're just going to duct tape some stuff together to make sure it works, and you're going to have to do it from scratch. But I'd love to invite you to grab your membership with us so I can just hand you over these sequences. And then you get us as mentors too. All right, back to the goods here. The second one I'm going to share with you is a follow-up workflow. This is where you're just following up. Maybe somebody responded to a social media post and you said comment the keyword info, right? It's going to follow up with them until they get the info, okay? They're not on your list yet. It's that follow-up before they get into your nurture to convert. It's this no man's land. It's the land that you miss so many opportunities because so many people get stuck in this space. They immediately say info and you're like, oh, Susie, I'm so excited to share. They never actually get on your digital list. So then you're like, man, who did I talk to last month that I haven't talked to in a while? So you go back to Messenger and you scroll and you're like, oh my gosh, I haven't talked to them in 30 days and they asked for information. And you're sitting there going, I got to do better. I need to do better. Why am I not following up? Why am I not staying on track of this? It's because it's time constraints. Bottom line, that's why automation is a non-negotiable here. Okay? So that follow-up workflow is going to get them from that. They've commented info and it's going to drive them to get on your digital list. Once they get on your digital list, it then kicks them into that welcome sequence because you're welcoming them to even more nurturing to convert, right? So that follow-up workflow starts, which once they get in your list, whether they grab your freebie or they jump on your list to maybe come to a opportunity call or webinar or something like that, right? They opted in to get more information. They actually gave their data to you. So from the follow-up, they haven't given your data yet. The follow-up workflow has not given their data. You're working to get their data. You're working to get them on your list. So now you can get them into the welcome sequence, which is going to drip on them all the social proof, all the about you, all the about what it's going to do for them, right? It's going to introduce them to your brand and to your offer and all those things, okay? So that's the second one. The third campaign that you can implement immediately is our retention campaign. This is a drip campaign. This is like where it's timed out. It's maybe, day one when they join this campaign, they get this email. and then 4 days later they get this, and then 2 days later they get this. So you can literally plan this out on a journey for them. But this is going to be where you keep your customers. They've already said yes. They became a customer, a client. They're with you. So they went through the follow-up. They converted. Now we're nurturing them to retain and to become raving fans. So this retention campaign is going to keep them engaged, keep them updated on what's going on, like what's new, or why this ingredient in your weight loss product is so powerful and what it's going to do for them. Maybe they haven't bought that product. They bought something else, right? You're going to also, in this campaign, you're going to have some new offers for them. Maybe you have a deal or a discount, a monthly thing, a giveaway, right? All these things, and you can encourage them to repeat business. That's your retention campaign. I've bought a lot of things from a lot of people, and be honest, I've never been put into a retention campaign unless they are a digital marketer where I've asked for a course or something like that. They have been taught the skill and the importance of these follow-ups. Social marketers, affiliate marketers, network marketers, anything I've bought from them, I can honestly tell you, as I'm recording this today, not a single one of those, especially in network marketing, especially in social marketing, have I ever been put into a retention campaign. I'm here to change that for you. I want you to succeed. I want you to grow month over month over month over month, because of the customers you keep and the new ones you gain. I don't want you gaining new customers to just replace the ones that fell off. Let's just keep growing month over month over month. And I'm telling you, this is one of the biggest things that are missing, especially in social marketers and network marketers. You're not doing this, and it's so critical. Can I say it any more? Come on. Okay, so I want to share just this one real life story with you. I have this friend. She came on board. She joined the hub. She was already using automation. She was using ClickFunnels and a few other things. But what she didn't have was mentoring. She was just throwing things out there, and it was working, but nothing was excelling. Nothing was working together. And she didn't have any of these follow-up sequences in place. She had no follow-up. It was just to convert. She would get them to convert. She was doing great. She came on board, became a client of our accelerator program. That is a 10-week program where we literally help you, done with you, build out your entire marketing system. So you have all your automations, all your sales funnels, all your website, right? You have everything done in 10 weeks. We accelerate your digital shift. She came in there, she had a lot of things already built, but she came in there and she focused, she implemented every single week, she got it all done. The moment her follow-up sequence was completed, I think it was we completed it on, I think it was week 4 build, right? So she got in, dove in, as soon as she knew how to do it, she dove in. By that Friday, so she got introduced to it on a Tuesday, by that Friday she had implemented it and executed it out with her clients. Over the weekend, she's out to dinner with her family, and she's like, I just sold $1,200 in my coaching. All because I finally put an automation in place. I finally did the follow-up, the nurture, right? The nurture. She didn't have any of that in place. She was successful before. Now it's running on autopilot. She's thoroughly thought through the customer journey from the time of awareness to conversion to retention. Okay? She's thoroughly thought through what she would want to send to them and put it on autopilot. Now her sales are coming in automatically. And it's everything she would want to send them, serving them at the highest level she can without manually having to do it. Okay? Crazy. I want to encourage you who's listening to this to start small by automating one part of your business today. One part. What part are you going to tackle? I want to also invite you to explore our hub. You're going to go to www.self self-made.biz. Check out our hub memberships. We got 4 different levels. One of those levels is going to suit you. I'm guaranteeing you, take a look at that creator account. It's probably the one you need, but maybe you drop down just for a little bit to that builder, right? Builder's like the sweet spot, but the creator is where you're going to excel. So those are the two levels that I would highly encourage you to take a look at. And just know that the social sync templates, the templates I created that are going to be loaded into your account, come with the builder and the creator account and the enterprise account. Okay, so all of those templates for these specific email and text campaigns are all going to be in there for you. So I want to highly encourage you to head on over to www.self-made.biz and check out what we can do for you, with you. And listen, I just am so excited that you're here on the Digital Shift podcast with us. Next week, you're in for a treat. How many of you guys want to increase your leads coming in? You want to attract more people. You want to build that digital lead list. We're going to have a topic that you cannot miss. It is all about lead magnets, right? It's that freebie. It's that thing where you're like, get my 10 tips to lose 5 pounds this week. Get my 5 morning rituals that changed my life. Get my 10 most transformative books I read as an entrepreneur, right? These are all freebies. Get my travel checklist for cruising. All these things are freebies that people want to use, right? Useful, it's full of value. But in order to get it, they have to give you their name, email, and phone number. So now your digital lead list is growing, okay? And now you have more people to serve, more people to convert, more people to retain, more people to become raving fans. So don't miss next week's episode. And I just want to say thank you for spending some time with me today. Have an amazing rest of your week and weekend. See you guys next week.
Thanks for tuning in to The Digital Shift. We hope today's episode gave you the tools and inspiration to take your business to the next level.
Don't forget, we have something for everyone to help you scale smarter. Whether you're just getting started or ready to go all in, we've got you covered.
Start with 14 days of free access to the Self-Made Hub, our all-in-one platform to automate, optimize, and grow your business.
Looking for more? Check out our Self-Made membership, where you can work at your own pace with help from your tech-savvy mentors.
Or take it to the next level with our 10-week accelerator program, perfect for those ready to scale with expert guidance and systems all in one place.
And if you're looking for done-for-you options, from custom funnel builds to fully done-for-you marketing systems customized just for your business,
visit us at www.self-made.biz to explore all of our programs and tools and find the perfect fit for your business needs.
Let's make your digital shift a reality. See you next time.